2,000 totally unmotivated jerks? What do you think happened? Yeah, what was the common denominator in your presentation? Yeah, I said the scene of the crime every time. What I'm saying is we're told stupid stuff like, see if you ever heard this, just go out and get 100 no's. Have you ever heard that one?
Yeah.
That's just stupid. I mean, if 3 no's hurt, why would you want 97 more? Wouldn't it be better to learn how to get people to say yes? Or we're told things like, every no just gets you closer to another no. Because we're saying the wrong things. Or you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Ever hear that one? Oh, yes, you can. I said the wrong thing to about 2,000 folks, didn't I? Or you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. Well, how do you think people change? Because somebody said the right thing to them, right? People aren't doomed forever. So, if you listen to the stupid old wives' tales of idiot advice from those people that joined 40 years ago. Yeah, we're responsible for a lot of ruined lives, okay? So don't believe what we said then, because people would come to us and say, well, what do I say to a prospect? And I say, just go out and get $100. Or, how do we get somebody to be interested? What do you know? So every no just gets you closer. We just made stuff up. We didn't know. We didn't know the skill. So we made up stupid, idiot sayings that aren't true. And there you have it. So there's no such thing as really a good prospect. Most prospects are neutral until they meet you. When they meet you, they're going to make a decision either if it's a good prospect looking for reasons to join or a bad prospect looking for reasons to avoid. Once you get it that we create the prospects, you'll stop looking for good prospects. Let me show you a quick example just so you all get that. Let's say you leave here tonight, go out in the parking lot, meet a stranger, give the stranger $100. Well, they have a certain reaction, a certain behavior. What do they say? That was good. I got any more? Or won the lottery, or that's cool, wouldn't it? Right? Now leave here tonight, go out in the same parking lot, meet the same stranger. This time don't give them $100. This time give them a punch in the nose. Well, they have a different reaction. They're polite here in Pennsylvania, probably something like, oh, that was rude. Now think about it. You have the exact same prospect, 2 totally different behaviors. My question to you is, the behavior of the prospect everything to do with the prospect or everything to do with what you said it did?
You said it.
All right, so let's review. There's no such thing as finding good prospects, is there? We're just saying the wrong things to mess it up. Now, I'm going to pick on some people here. So I'm trying to be an equal opportunity offender. Is everybody okay to just talk about how this works in real life? So here's how it works in real life. Anybody here with electricity? All right, so we'll pick on the electricity people first. When you have to talk to prospects, would they want to pay more for their electricity or less?
Less.
And do they want more money in their life or less money in their life?
More money.
So you offer them a lower price electricity, and you offer them more money. At the end of the presentation, they say?
No.
Let's review. They want a lower price, you offer a lower price. They want more money, you offer more money, and they say no. Does that strike you as a little bit strange?
Yes.
Would you like to know what happened? How honest do you want me to be?
Very.
Brutally honest. Okay, here it is. You have taken a pre-sold prospect, and through your random use of made-up stupid words, because you refuse to learn the skills, you literally talk them out of it. And you talk them out of it so badly that they literally say to you, I'd rather be ripped off with electricity and die broke rather than do business with you. Anybody here sell nutrition? All right, let's talk about nutrition. When you have to talk to people, they want to live longer or die quickly. Well, a tough one. All right, live longer, all right? Want more money in their life or less money? You offer them a chance to live long and have more money. At the end of the presentation, they say, no.
Nope.
Have you taken a pre-sold prospect and literally talked them out of it so badly they say, I'd rather die quickly and be broke rather than do business with you? Who else can I pick on? How many people here are getting this? If you took the viewpoint that everybody is already pre-sold, prospecting wouldn't be very hard, would it? Because, well, ask yourself, do people want your product or service? Do they want more money? That sounds like a pre-sold prospect, doesn't it? But if we come across looking like some sleazy used car salesman, from the 60s, they're not going to want to do business with us, will they? Now, it's the words we choose to say that make the difference. And the quick example we're talking about before is, I go to a party to get a date, right? And at the party, I come up to the ladies and I simply say, so, how old are you? How much do you weigh? Are those your real teeth? What color do you dye your hair? How much makeup do you need in the morning? Oh, you're not pregnant? How many dates am I going to get?
0.
So I go home and I call you up and you're my sponsor and say, hey sponsor, I went to a party but there's no prospects at the party. And some of those ladies said they don't even like me. So please, please, please help me find a new party where I can find some good prospects. Tell me what's going to happen at the new party.
Same thing.
Same thing. Is it possible for somebody to go to the original party and get a date? Because they chose different words. So if you ever have a downline distributor come up to you and say, well, I just need some good prospects, we're going to find some good prospects, you want to take the old hammer and just bang them in the head. Because they don't get it, right? You don't find good prospects, you create them. Don't go out looking for, I'm just trying to find this person who recently got a cut in pay and now is dissatisfied and always wanted to be a networker and had a chance to start their own business. She's a natural people person with tons of contact that had a nutritional deficiency and the electric bill too high. And you don't find these people. You create them. So let me show you what happens. How many people here would be willing to be brutally honest with your downline? And settle up and struggle forever. Right? Because we don't want, we have a fiduciary or moral responsibility to these people. If they join, we're not supposed to say, I don't know how to do this, and I'll replace in 6 months. If you ever find out, let me know. It's not a good thing. So a downline comes up to you and says, I talked to all my relatives and they said no. I talked to all my friends and they weren't interested. Please help me find some good prospects. Are you going to tell them the truth? Look them directly in the eye and say, hey, if your family and friends hated what you said, strangers ain't going to like it any better. You're going to have to fix what you say, right? Once we get that we have to fix what we say and that everybody's already pre-sold, it changes how we approach people and talk to them. So, would you like to start learning this particular skill?
Yes.
Right? Now, tonight we're going to learn it via formulas because that's going to be the easiest way to get you all started. There's all kinds of icebreakers. You just talked about one from one of my CDs. Let me show you the difference. I leave here tonight and I go down to the deck to eat around the corner. Waitress comes up and says, what would you like to order? And I say hamburgers, french fries, apple pie, side salad, baked potato, mashed potato, maybe some bread, hash browns, and toast, and a Diet Coke. She brings my food. I eat it and I leave and I say, what a poor and miserable business. Nobody in Pennsylvania has any money. Nobody wants to do anything. And nobody wants to be a salesman. Everybody's too busy. What a poor and miserable business. Could you visualize that? But you, highly trained graduates of a live big out workshop. Knowing that fine guy. I don't want to be a waitress at the deck all my life. You know, what's it all about? He said, well, I really can't talk to you now. You're at work. No, you can talk to me now. I need opportunity. What's it all about? Well, it's not really the time to talk right now. She says, well, when can we talk? You know, do you have a business card, a DVD, a CD? You know, when can we get together? Have a brochure, something that explains it? Is there a website I can go to? I have a break coming up in 15 minutes. I can follow you up to your car. When can we talk? And you say, what a poor and miserable business. I can't even have a meal without people constantly harassing me, begging for opportunity, asking for presentation. You've got to be off of the sticks. By leads, looking around for prospects and being crushed. While you're up here with the life of your dreams, people begging you for presentations. What was the difference? Are you married to your job, or are you open-minded? 10 and a half words, right? Think about this. 10 and a half words separated me from a life of misery and you from the life of your dreams. 10 and a half words. How unfair is that? So, do you believe there are certain words that we can say to make our business unbelievably easy? And the only reason we're not saying these words right now is, I don't know, but we can learn, right? We learn how to drive a car, learn how to sport. We can certainly learn the skills of our business. And by the way, if you're sitting here tonight and you're thinking, oh, I want to make a lot of money in the business, I have some good news and some bad news. Let me explain. There's two types of people in network marketing. Trained and untrained, right? And if we insist on staying untrained, we're going to have some pretty random results. And it's probably not going to be consistent enough for us to make much money. So, the deal is, I studied to be an engineer. How many network marketing skills do you think I learned? Zero. I didn't even learn people skills. I shouldn't have been let out in public. So I didn't know any of the 25 skills, did I? So what do you think happened to me the first year and 10 months using my brilliant engineering bridge building skills? Nothing. I chose to change professions, but refused to learn the skills of the new profession. How stupid is that? By the way, did y'all have a profession before you started network marketing? You probably learned the skills of that profession. You're probably pretty good at it. So if you change to a new profession, whether it be a brain surgeon or engineer or network marketing, you might want to learn those skills, correct? Now, we're not stupid people. We just don't know the skills of every profession in the universe. So don't go bad. I'll tell you the bad part about network marketing skills is they don't teach them in grade schools, high school, college. Parents don't do it. What's your job teaching network marketing skills? And if you think about it, these skills have been withheld from you. They were withheld from me. There's absolutely no reason your boss would ever want to give you a hint about these type of skills, because what would happen? So they've been systematically withheld from us. It's not our fault we don't know, but it is our fault if we decide not to learn. So we got to learn the correct words to say on each of the 25 skills. Pull off. And then we make big money. So when I started, I had no skills. I didn't know what the skills were. I didn't know there was 25. If I did, I wouldn't know how to win any 25. How many people here could predict what my results were? Pretty easy, wasn't it? By the way, if you are good at your job and you decide to become a brain surgeon, how many people would want to use you right away the first day? You probably don't even know who gets the anesthesia first, right? Because you chose a different profession. So the deal is, hang around with cool people because they're cooler than your in-laws. Buy a bottle of vitamins at wholesale for your mom, or play doctor, or maybe save your friends a little bit of money on their electricity, or whatever. It's okay. Most people in network marketing join as a hobby. It's great social life. They go out and get But they meet new people, they avoid cable TV. That gives them an exciting life. And, you know, they run to a convention and meet new people and travel. It's okay, isn't it? And what I want to point out is most of the people in your downline fall in this category, and it's okay. They don't have to learn any skills, do they? Leave them alone. They're happy. They're already getting out everything they want in the business. Now, there is a smaller percentage of the people that do it for money, big money. But they have to learn the skills. Yeah. So, if you're here tonight as a hobby, you don't even have to take notes. How cool is that? Yeah, you might have got lost on the way, somewhere. And if you're here tonight to do it as a business, you have to learn the skills. You can't fake it, you can't pretend, you can't put it off. You just have to learn the skills of your profession. That's just how it works. Now, if you continue to refuse to learn them, then the results will be pretty much the same as before you came here, which most people don't want, or else they wouldn't have come, right? So the only thing you have to decide in your mind is, do I secretly really want to do it as a hobby? Or do I want to do it as a profession and make big money? That's the decision you have to make, and it's different for everyone. And if you make the decision to do it for a hobby, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, is there? No, why not? You meet new people, you're around positive people, self-improvement kicks in, there's lots of things. If you make the decision to earn big money, great. Then learn the skills so you can do it instead of going to diners and watch all the prospects around. Right? So, are you ready? We're going to do a little test here. How many people here agree that your relatives and friends are just as good as somebody else?
No.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why relatives and friends are a little bit better. You have a relationship with them. Now, building relationships. How honest do you want me to be about this?
100%.
Building relationships is highly overrated. What people do when they're scared and start off, says, I'll just build lots of relationships with people. And if you have a relationship with somebody, here's what it means. This person that you have a relationship with will listen to your stupid idiot presentation just a little bit longer before they tell you no. Because if you're still saying the wrong words, you're not going to join, right? So it's not the relationships, it's the words. And if you still think, oh, if I just build a strong relationship with somebody, they'll join, it's the words. Let's do this. Anybody here know somebody who's married? If you're married and had a good relationship with somebody, is it possible to say the wrong words? Think about that. It's the words we say, not the relationship. And there's people at the very top of your business that have no relationships with anybody, but they do happen to say the right words. How many people here know an upline that's sort of a jerk? All right, prove it out. All right, so do we get this? People out there, moving pixels on Facebook from one side to another, trying to be friends and mowing other people's lawns so they can talk to them later. No. It's the words we say. And once we get that, we start saying better words. So let's do just a typical example. How many people here can imagine Sunday sitting at dinner at your sister's house? You're sitting next to your sister, you want to talk to her about the business, right? So let's get started on the correct words to say, because we want people to come to us rejection free. Are you ready? So I'm sitting next to my sister, very realistic, eat away, shovel, 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 much. And I turn to my sister and I start talking to her. She says, how's the weather? How's the kids? How's the job? Any dreams or goals this year? How's the weather? What's new? And at no point has my sister turned to me and said, hey bro, have you joined any new businesses lately you'd like to tell me about? So, it's up to who to break the ice and introduce business into a personal conversation. Who's it up to? And this is one of the scariest parts of this stuff. So we don't want to ruin friendships. I don't want to be on a flip chart at a funeral. It's just So there's a huge gap, and everybody here, you can't talk to people, you can say, hi, how are you, how's the weather, is that true? But there's a huge gap from, hi, how are you, how's the weather, to, want to be a distributor. And it's that huge gap that scares us to death. Is everybody okay on that? So what we have to do is learn how to get rid of that problem. So what are we going to say? Well, would you like to see some examples? Right. I've asked my sister 20 questions. I asked her all every question I can think of. She hasn't brought it up at any time, so I got to talk to her pretty soon. So here's my chance. I'm going to talk to her right now. If I don't talk to her pretty soon, you know, I'll have to come back next week. So this is it. This is. So I already talked to my sister. So I turn to my sister and I go, much. Oh, come on, you've done this too, haven't you? Oh yeah, I'm not the only one. All right, this is it. Car payments too. I got to really make it go here. All right, so be ready. Buy the tiger, fish and eagle. You're one with my one. Hey, sis, want to be a distributor? No? No, you don't like that.
No.
She doesn't either. Now, think about this. If I say something good, she might ask me more about my business, right? But if I say something bad, what's she going to do? Talk to the hand. Never come back to dinner again. Sit at the other side of the table. You're not really my brother. You were adopted. We never did love you. All right? I'm going to get rejection, aren't I? Because that I have so much fear. You didn't like that one? Let me give you another one. See if you like this one better. Right? He says, I'm in the global search for entrepreneurial talent, time freedom, and financial freedom. Provide the independence of both extremes from essential interests with a plan deep down. You don't like that one?
No.
What's wrong with that one? Too wordy?
Junk.
Is what?
Junk.
Junk? Sounds like a sales script. I set off the salesman line.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty ugly, wasn't it?
She knows who you are.
That's how I are. Yeah, you're not my brother. Natives take it over you. You don't talk like that. Didn't like that one either. Now let's try. Hey, says, let me tell you about the global insecurity with the meltdown of the IMF fund. You know, Social Security's broke. We're going to have to work till we're age 88 just to break up with the American family. Both husband and wife have to work. You know, the bills are piling up with the interest rates, and nobody's getting raises as sure as we. Sherry knows that. She saw it on the news, right? So you didn't like that one either. Well, how many people here with a good company? About half. Yeah. How many people here have a good product or service? Well, why not talk about that, right? So you like to see how that sounds? Much. Hey, says, I'm a distributor for the wonderful company from the wonderful city of wonderful Pennsylvania, starting the wonderful year 1991, started by Mr. Wonderful himself. He's a wonderful family man, several wonderful families prove it. He can walk on water when it's frozen. And we have a wonderful product underneath the wonderful rock and try to be done by a wonderful leprechaun. And you know, we have a wonderful comp plan, everything's wonderful. What do you think? What's my sister thinking?
You're crazy.
Yeah, wonderful, you've joined a cult.
There's the door.
Do I have a problem? Yeah. If we don't know what to say, we're toast and meat roadkill because you're not giving any presentations. It's ugly. So as everybody sitting next to somebody that'll still talk to you, grab the hand of somebody right next to you, turn to them and tell them your best one-sentence opening. You all ready? Grab your partner and tell them your best one sentence. You didn't like any mine. Please begin.